Virgos, welcome to the Honey Sea Star Tarot. So this week we're going to do a quick read on who's coming towards you in love this first week of October, October 1st through the 7th. And so it looks like I can't even believe it's already October, but let's go ahead and get started and collectively clear our energy, help those around us, for those that are already in a relationship, where we're headed. Also too, for new beginnings, if we're going to be meeting somebody new and you're single, let's see who's coming towards us this week, Virgos. And so let's breathe in with me. Spirit, help guide us. Show us who's coming towards us in love this first week of October. One Virgo to another. Spirit. Okay, who's coming towards Virgo? Ooh, this first week of October here. This just really popped out, so I'm going to keep them. Something tells me, but we'll keep pulling more. Who's coming towards Virgo? Wow, you guys are just shouting out here. Let's see what we've got so far. Now look at clarifying. You don't even need to pull very many. Okay, so who's coming towards Virgo this first week? What I see is somebody that is Queen of Cups. And so somebody that's an artist, who's a poet potentially, but very warm and empathetic, very kind, definitely a nurturer, and possibly someone who is very intuitive, just like you. You know, Virgos very much have that intuitive old soul side of them. And what I see here too is we've got some Gemini and some Pisces. And so one thing I do know is Geminis and Virgos are both ruled by Mercury. So you've got somebody that very much is got an intellect of love language. Someone that very much wants to not only just get to know you on the, on the outside, but also very much on the inside, and wants to know how you what makes you tick and what makes you really get up and drive, and what's your ambitions and goals in life. Pisces too, on the other hand, for it being our opposite sign, ironically very much get along with Virgos. And it's because we understand the flow of things. And in both sides, I think a lot is to be said about that opposites attract aspect. So maybe a Gemini, maybe a Pisces coming towards you, but either way, someone that's very loving. One thing to keep in mind, though, is it could be somebody that's got a bit of a broken heart. Looks like they, with the Nine of Swords, they could have had a lot of pain come up in the past. And so there may be some things to work through, to heal through. Now, not to mean that you take on somebody else's work, but to be there to support them, and also just to be mindful that they still have a lot of work to do on themselves. They've got a little bit of a troubled past, a little bit of loss involved. Also, too, I think the Death card really sends, that message too, is that they're kind of in this healing phase of liberation and rebirth, but they've definitely gone through some pain. The good part about the Death card is it does also symbolize transformation. They're ready for a new start. But the main thing to just keep in mind is, you may want to definitely take things slow, which is always a good thing anyway. And especially with this person, and possibly being a Gemini here, because I've pulled that twice on two cards here. This person very much, I would say, is somebody that you start out getting to know as friends, and it grows from there. The Two of Swords, I think, really says that a lot as well. It symbolizes the new beginnings and the intuition aspects, but it also, reflects somebody that is kind of stagnant. There's a little bit of a stalemate. There may be some confusion. There may be some waiting. And so that's where while it does signify balance and partnerships as well as relationships, this person, I think, is going to really start out as a friend first. And that's a good thing, because it really does start on the right foundation, I think, in a lot of ways for you too. Now, the Six of Swords really, I think, for me in this, is what's really great is that this person is ready for new beginnings. They're healing. possibly even you. I don't know if we're talking a little bit about you, if the roles are reversed here, where you are ready. You know, you want to sail away, or they want to sail away from that past sorrow. They're in transition. They're ready for a new journey. And also, too, there's a lot of water involved with this. So again, I kind of go back to that Pisces aspect, especially with opposite signs. So let's pull some more clarifying cards here. Spirit, who is this person, this Pisces or Gemini coming towards Virgos this week in October? What can we expect? Where are we going to be meeting them? What's more about them in the way where we can best connect with them, how they'll connect with us, what kind of a partner they'll be. And so what I've got is the Wheel of Fortune. This is really quite sweet, honestly. The Wheel of Fortune basically signifies, karma, or a turn for the better, and that destiny always changes. And so I don't know if you've gone through a loss, because it looks like somebody has definitely gone through some hard times in the past. But what this shows me is that this is a yes. There's a lot of torn energy in here, and so that signifies to me a lot of good foundations. There's a lot of growth, and more importantly, stability and success in that way. Good fortune, but also too good karma. I hesitate to use that word, but what I look at this as, through all the relationships in the past that possibly haven't gone right, that have been painful, this is a good one that's coming into play here. The main thing to keep in mind with the Ten of Wands is don't try too hard. Remember that the load is temporary. Don't take on other people's burdens with excessive responsibility. Don't put the pressure on. Start as friends, take it slow, but more importantly, just enjoy the journey of getting to know each other, because this one is definitely a good one. It shows they've got a good heart here. Spirit, tell us more about this person here, as to who's coming towards Virgo this first week in October 1st through the 7th. Definitely seems like a wounded warrior. That's wonderful here. So what it signifies to me, so we pulled the Nine of Pentacles. What this signifies to me is that you guys will really have a very balanced and prosperous relationship here. This is somebody that has self-discipline, has independence, but more importantly, you guys both do. You have that inner peace within each other and within yourselves. And also a lot of material comfort and prosperity. And so this is beautiful. It shows kind of that you guys are both independent, but you know how to come to the table together. It's not about what you need from each other. It's about wanting to spend the time, wanting to walk together. So that's really quite beautiful. I think there's a lot of positivity coming with this. And this is somebody that I would definitely say is very independent on their own. Like I say, it's not about what you need or what they need out of you. It's more about really wanting to enjoy your time together. And so what I love is the star just wanted to jump out. But what's really great is, I think in a lot of ways for this person that's coming towards you, and again with the water, we've got an Aquarian aspect with the star, which ironically, anyway, never mind. But either way, the star really recognizes, hope, inspiration, vision, and renewal in a lot of ways, and spirituality. And so what I love about this is you guys will find a lot of peace within each other. It'll be a very balanced relationship. And again, I will caution about Geminis and Virgos. It can be quite interesting in some ways to have so much air and so much earth. But I strongly am feeling here with the cards that it'll be somebody that definitely has water in their chart, possibly a Pisces for sure. I feel that in there quite a bit. But and just looking at some of these cards here, could be somebody that is relatively fit, certainly works hard, and also is very physical, I should say, does a lot of good hard work, knows how to work with their hands, has been very prosperous with mastering their skills and their talent. also a visionary as well. And so, yeah, I would say on the inside and outside, this is a wonderfully beautiful person. And two, more importantly, you guys will really complement each other. You'll really help each other shine. And so that's beautiful. I'm just kind of taking a random card here because I can't stop pulling. I'm very curious about this person. What I love about this is you guys will have very much what I would say is something very unique. There's going to be a very spiritual connection between you two. It could potentially be an unconventional way of thinking, or possibly, have some tumultuous aspects. That's where I go to the Gemini piece. No pressure, not trying to be biased or anything, just saying I know the two signs together can be very beautiful as well as very igniting with their passions and being ruled by Mercury. But trust may be tested within this relationship, but more importantly, you'll work through it together. And I think that's the big thing. With the Hangman, communication is going to be very important. Expression, finding that dynamic balance. But I think you guys will really come together with a synthesis of that creativity. And so it won't, no relationship is perfect is how I would say. Never take that for granted, for sure. But I think it'll also be very rewarding. You'll have a lot of ability and opportunity to learn from each other. Now, Spirit, when Virgo meets this person, where will they be meeting them? How will they be meeting them? Let's see about some places of oracle here to help guide us. Kind of have a little heads up of, what to anticipate here. So I've got the grassland, and so someplace that, very much is like a sunlit grass or grazing grounds. I can talk an open expanse, so maybe a park, someplace if you're out in nature or in farmland, but somewhere where there's some rolling hills with a good view. And so definitely another indicator. I don't need very many excuses, but it's like, what about a hike? How's the weather going? Or possibly even the beach, another excuse. Also too, not sure if you guys are doing a little shopping, and so you may be seeing this person here even at the library or something like that. At the bottom of the deck, or even too, possibly the gym. We had talked about how they were, definitely a little fit, worked with their hands. And so this person, very much, you may run into them here even at the gym. And so this looks really promising. The best thing I would say and recommend with this is, be creative, do a little balancing, whether it be some shopping, work on the outer self, the inner self, maybe even a little bit of the mind, but more importantly, have fun, go out and enjoy your week here this week, Virgo. It looks like you've got some amazing potential here coming in. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Love and light.